What is going on, my 187th Legion? How are we doing out there today? Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. I just recently finished reading the Brotherhood book by Mike Chen. It released in May of 2022, this past month, and it canonized two events that I am very excited about, and I'm going to share with you today if you haven't read the book. So let's get right into it.
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
Like I said, this is from the Brotherhood novel by Mike Chen. It is a fantastic book. I highly recommend it, and I'm going to be doing a book review on it soon for my YouTube channel. Now, both events brought into canon by the book come from the 2003 animated Clone Wars TV show, which since its release has been removed from canon. But we know in Star Wars, a lot of the times they like to bring things from Legends into canon. For instance, the Rise of Skywalker movie canonized Revan, who is a very popular character in Legends in the Old Republic, but his story was not canonized, just his name. But that's just an example of what Star Wars likes to do. They like to incorporate things from Legend and the expanded universe into canon, which is exactly what they did in the Brotherhood book. And the first of the events that were canonized that I want to talk about today is the Battle of Dantooine. The Battle of Dantooine was fought in 21 BBY, about 4 months after Geonosis and the beginning of the Clone Wars. The Separatist Alliance was trying to build a base on Dantooine to use it as a launching ground to which they could attack the blockade around the intergalactic banking clan headquarters. Upon receiving word of this, the Republic sent General Mace, Windu, my favorite character, and a clone battalion to go face the threat on Dantooine of the Separatist army. When they got there, they find they are largely outnumbered by droids, and they begin to lose the battle pretty quickly. Upon losing a majority of his clone troopers, Mace Windu decides to face the army of super battle droids by himself, using only the Force in hand-to-hand combat after being separated from his lightsaber. It was an uphill battle for Mace Windu for sure, but with the power of Shatterpoint as well as Vapod, which is not only restricted to lightsaber combat, but also to hand-to-hand combat. On top of that, he was able to face the entire droid army, and when the dust settled, Mace Windu was the last one standing, and it was a Republic victory. Now, the line in the book that canonizes this battle is on page 197 of the hardback copy, which is the only copy that's out right now, but I assume soon there will be a paperback copy, so I just want to clarify if people are seeing this in the future. But the line comes from the scenario Anakin Skywalker's on his way to help Obi-Wan, and just like in Attack of the Clones, he was not supposed to be going anywhere, so Mace calls him, and this comes from their conversation. Skywalker, where are you going? Mace Windu always spoke with quiet intensity, but now the venerable Jedi Master's frustration manifested into an emerging growl. And all of the challenges that Mace had faced down recently, from taking down Jango Fett with a single lightsaber swipe, to staring down an overwhelming wave of super battle droids on Dantooine. He'd done so much with a calm and control, and yet here, a simple comm trick managed to get under his skin. Now, this was on page 197. I think it would have been cool if it was on page 187, because, 187th Legion, but that's beside the point. There you have it. It's in canon now, so that's really cool because this is my favorite battle in all of Star Wars, and one of my favorite scenes in any Star Wars media. Now, the second event takes place during the Battle of Coruscant, which we see is happening at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, and is also from the 2003 Clone Wars series. And it is Kiarimundi leading a force of Jedi going against General Grievous, and they engage in a vicious duel in which Grievous pretty much knocks out all of the Jedi, including Jedi Knight Shagai. Long live. Wait, but that's good because we know he's in canon now. Shagai is canon. We assume. They don't specifically say it, but we can assume. But it did canonize the fact that Grievous and Kiarimundi did in fact fight. And this is canonized on page 55 of the Brotherhood book, and the line is, Yoda watched the space for reactions. Kiarimundi tinted his fingers and leaned forward, scars still healing across his cheek from his recent encounter with General Grievous. So there you have it. That is also canon now. I really like that this is now canon because the Grievous that we see in the Clone Wars from 2008 and Revenge of the Sith is usually Grievous getting his butt kicked or running away when things get hard. So to see Grievous actually being the menace that he is and the Jedi killer that he is really cool that we have this moment now, and it is officially canon. That is it for this video. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. If you still are, and if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on post notifications. I love you all, and I'm so grateful for your guys' support, and I can't wait to keep making videos. But until then, follow all of my other socials. I'll have them right here, and may the Force be with you guys. See ya.